Ernie Whalen is strapping on his skis for a practice glide down the Assiniboine River. He's preparing for gliding through barriers, a 100-kilometer trek on skis across Lake Winnipeg to raise money for the Canadian Diabetes Association. Whalen is a search and rescue technician and came up with the daring idea after he discovered he has type 2 diabetes.
I lost my operational status because of it. Long story short, I fought it, won it, got it back. Then the insulin came on board about 2.5 years, and then they said you can't continue to do your job on insulin.
Even though he can't save lives on the job anymore, he still wants to help others. In March 2011, he completed his first 4-day challenge alone and raised $6,000. His health never slowed him down.
Me as a diabetic going across Lake Winnipeg is totally feasible for me to do that. I did it last year, and I'm going to do it this year and continue it every year, and hopefully more people join in on it.
This year, Whalen is gliding with 7 of his friends, and today he's showing them some of his winter survival tips before the Lake Winnipeg Challenge.
This is white ice, so there's air in there. You want something that's, and you don't have to force these, it's just basically turn it.
Each person is taking the time to practice setting up a tent in preparation for doing it in much colder and windier conditions.
The military put their little reflectors on there, which bunches it up again. But if we work together as a team, we'll get the tent up.
Oh,
that's it. Single wall tent.
Single wall tent. And I got 4 vents, one on either side here.
The tents are only a small part of what the team will carry. Each skier will also be pulling a sled holding food supplies and extra gear from a body harness attached at the hips. And while it will be a challenge, Darcy St. Laurent says he simply can't wait.
Well, I hope to have fun. I hope everybody else has fun. I think if we can raise some funds, and have fun doing it, that's pretty much my goal.
That's a good thing it's not -40, eh?
Training, it's nice to have.
Yeah.
Whalen has become more positive about living with diabetes over the past 2 years. He's now using his professional training to teach winter survival at the Canadian Forces Paramedic and Survival School. Using his knowledge and skills in different ways than he had originally planned has helped him to see a bright side to being diabetic.
My life changed quite a bit, and first of all, I didn't accept it. Today I'm accepting diabetes for 99.9%. I accept it. It's a daily routine for me, and the positive that came out of it is I would say I'm a lot more healthier than I was before without diabetes, so there's always a positive and a negative.
By watching what he eats, Whalen controls his sugar levels, just like others who live with type 2 diabetes. It's for everyone living with the disease that he hopes to raise more awareness, and it is for himself that he hopes to one day return to rescuing lives. Gliding Through Barriers 2012 will be taking place February 24th to the 27th. Whalen and his team will be collecting donations personally, but you can also donate online at the website on your screen. For Shaw TV, I'm Daniela Ponticelli.